Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 4-minute rounds in the featherweight division. First of all, let me introduce your fighter standing in the blue corner. A mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 66 kilograms. Brings on the record of 1 win, no defeats. Fighting out of Ngosa, martial arts, Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, a mixed martial artist standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. Weighed in at 65 kilograms. Makes his debut this evening from the D units in Dumbarton. Representing the DP Ninja Fight Team is Ngosa.
Back at its spiritual home of the Alona Hotel, I'm Steph Lack, and I'm joined as always by David Bateman. David, looking forward to another great show here tonight.
Yeah, another fantastic fight card from the guys at FFC, and we're underway here.
First fight of the night is between Greg Currie and Chilekwe Ngosa. Ngosa known as Chichi, and he is aggressive.
Beautiful Superman punches there.
Very, very fast. Both fighters coming out the traps really, really quickly.
Yeah, Chichi looks
nice knee to the body there from Currie. And no guys willing to give up position here up against the cage, are they? They're both fighting to the death for it.
Chichi looking for the plum clinch, the tie clinch, by the looks of things. Obviously fighting out the D unit. He's got John Cullen in his corner, so he's a venture that he's very well schooled in Thai.
This is Chichi Ngosa's debut at what we used to call C-Class. We now call it just amateur, UAR, Unified Amateur Rules. These bouts are being fought under. Greg Currie has got an 0-1 record, 1 defeat to his name. He fights out of Cobra MMA.
And you see Greg there trying to look for a sort of judo throw, almost for a wee half second. He was using his leg well there to stop Chichi landing.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. But Ngosa doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Greg has the underhook there, but Chichi seems very, very strong because he's managing to hold him against the cage, even though he's using an overhook. And there you see he manages to find himself in top position, despite not being in the best technically.
Really good escape there from Currie. He used his leg really well.
Oh, lovely. Just missed on the straight right there from Chichi.
Yeah,
a lot of unorthodox stuff. Like a very exciting fighter.
Yeah, both very inexperienced fighters, so you expect to see them doing things that may be a little bit more high risk. And as they go along in their careers, they'll learn when is the right time to do these things. Currie here trying to pass the half guard of Ngosa.
Yeah, you see that Currie technically was having the better position on top, and eventually he managed to take it to the floor there with good top position. Although Chichi currently has an underhook on the far side there that he could use to stand back up if he can turn his hips a little bit more.
Currie just trying to make some space here so he can range up and either pass the guard, and he has passed the guard now into full mount. And let's see if he can do some damage from the top. Ngosa turning away from him, which is not the smartest thing to do. End up giving up your back, although he has reclaimed half guard actually, and it's just been straight back to full guard now. Currie very, very comfortable in transitioning on the round here, isn't he, David? And now Ngosa looks like he could give up his back, which is a bad thing to do.
I think he's desperately trying to get back half guard there, and he's doing an okay job, but he's got to watch his hand doesn't get pinned under there like it's happening just now, or else it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation and might force the referee Neil Hall into a stoppage. But none of the shots been too drastic.
No, he looks very comfortable. He looks comfortable. You're right enough. This is amateur MMA. We don't want anyone getting hurt, and the referees will be very aware of that.
Chichi looks quite calm for a guy who's making his debut and is currently on the bottom. He doesn't look too bothered by it, which is always a good thing. You don't want to get getting too upset in there or struggling too much, exerting too much energy.
And these UAR fights, Unified Amateur Rules, are fought over 3 4-minute rounds.
Chichi looking for the sweep there, but nice top position there from Currie, just being very heavy on top and managing to hold it and not get sweeped or get back to guard or anything like that. These rules fall under pretty much the same rules as professional MMA, the difference being that there are no elbows on the ground. Which Chichi will be quite thankful for at the moment.
Yes, at this stage indeed, yeah.
The positions he's been in have been quite conducive to elbows from top position, so good work here from Currie to hold him down, but not a lot done in the way of damage, really, Steph.
No, but what he's doing is putting in an exclamation mark, so the judges at the end of this round will be looking at it and thinking, who's dominated? Well, for the last 2.5 minutes, it has been Greg Currie, and that might just be enough to give him the first round.
Yeah, it could well be. We know that judges, of course, score top position a lot heavier than bottom position in MMA, particularly when there's not a whole lot of damage done, like in that round. Both guys obviously very willing and coming out, looking to fight hard, but just neither managing to find a real solid shot. Yeah.
What I do like the look of Ngosa here is how calm does he look?
Yeah, even
really
like I said,
calm.
when he was on bottom position there, for a guy making his debut, so chilled, didn't seem to be panicking. Might be one of the reasons that he's in a very experienced corner there. John Nick has been around Scottish mixed martial arts, UK mixed martial arts for an awful long time, really since the very beginning. John Cullen, an incredibly experienced fighter, veteran of over 20 fights. So he couldn't ask for a much better corner than the D-Unit Dinky Ninja team there, really. It'll be interesting to see if Greg Currie's team can do the same sort of thing for him. I haven't heard much about Cobra, to be honest.
Yeah, to be fair, they are at the other side of the cage from us, so a little bit out of our earshot perhaps, but as you say, yeah, I mean, the guys from the D-Unit, the Grip House, Dinky Ninjas in general have always guaranteed to have a fantastic corner team, and that can make the difference. A big lazy right hand attempted there from Currie, didn't land, and Ngosa's caught a kick there and made him pay with a couple of counter strikes.
I tell you, if I was Currie, I wouldn't be throwing any more kicks to the body. That's the second time that Chi has caught that and been very close to punishing him with a straight left or right, and he's switched it up.
Yeah, he throws them in combos, doesn't he? He doesn't just throw one punch out, which is always great to see, and you'll hear coaches saying that all the time. Punches and bunches is the old tired expression.
Just by pure strength, but the looks of things, he's obviously a very, very athletic guy, very, very gifted physically.
Yeah, hammer fist from Ngosa there. Now he's going for the body. He's switching it up nicely, body, head. That's what you want to see. Smart stuff from Chi and Ngosa here.
And Currie's trying to duck under there and get half guard, and then work his way back to guard if he can.
And Ngosa's just inches away from claiming side control here.
It's a very, very loose half guard, isn't it, Steph? But he's credit to Currie, he's managed to work his way back to guard there. Be interesting to see now if Chi is well schooled in top position. And he looks to be.
He knows how to make space. He certainly knows how to make the space required to do some damage.
Beautiful shots here. Really clinical, just picking them. Not overexert himself too much.
Keep your hips heavy is the shout coming from the corner of Chi and Ngosa here.
Of course, got to make sure you don't get swept, of course, Steph, or even if Greg can get enough space, get back to his feet. Although I think he's done a good thing here, Chi, and press him against the cage. He's now going to try and posture up and really punish him with some ground and pound.
The other difference between United Amateur rules and professional is that the gloves are slightly heavier. Instead of 4-ounce traditional MMA gloves, these are 8-ounce sparring gloves, just to protect the fighters that little bit more. Still, not an awful lot of protection. You can very easily get KO'd with these little gloves in your hand.
Currie trying to push Chi off there, but he's got to watch he doesn't give up side control. Chi is very, very explosive, as we've seen so far. So
yeah, if he sees an opening to claim side control, you imagine he'll take it, and he's so strong that I think once he's in that position, it could spell trouble.
Good strong overhook from Currie there, though he's keeping Chi reasonably well tied up. He tries to get back to his feet and he manages it. Almost eats a right hand for his troubles. A kind of rudimentary headlock position now for Currie. He's looking to tie up one of the legs, get a reap there, but he really needs to claim the underhook for this throw to work.
We're very deep into the second round here now, and Ngosa would be smart to just try and make sure that he's done very well there. Try and make sure that he doesn't get swept or end up on his back, because he's winning this round. That'll make it 1 round each by our reckoning, and that goes into makes it into a very, very interesting third round. So Ngosa really just needs to see this round out now.
Yeah, obviously nothing to do with the scoring here, but I think it's quite clear to see, Steph, that each guy has had a good round without damaging their opponent too much. They've definitely been comfortable and controlled the round. So failing an armbar here, which
he's not got the elbow beyond the fulcrum point, so he's not going to get the armbar here. And yeah, I was just going to say the elbow was too high up.
A nice awkward position for them, but Chi quite sensibly is landing some ground and pound now. He manages to get into a nice position there. A kind of side back mount sort of position. And
yeah, his right leg is trapped in there, so he's not going to do any, he's not going to finish it from this position with the time left in the round. But very nice to see him trying to go for something. Good second round from Chi-Chi and Ngosa there.
Yeah, both guys staying very active. Impressed with both of them. Chi-Chi doesn't look to have broken really a sweat, which is very interesting. He looks very, very just comfortable at this point. Doesn't look to be in any sort of tiredness. It looks like he's just done maybe like two-minute rounds, you know?
Yeah, just the same as he was at the end of the first round. He looks very comfortable, breathing nice and easily, listening to his cornerman.
Whereas Greg Currie is you know, he never collapsed in his corner, but he went to the floor, and then at the moment he's got his hands over his cornerman's shoulders. You never know. Currie could come out like a bat out of hell once the round starts here, but just by looking at the demeanour in the corners, it looks like Chi-Chi has an awful lot more in the tank here. And sometimes at this level, that's all that matters.
Well, at 1 round apiece, and this is by our rudimentary judging skills, we have to admit, at 1 round apiece, you have to imagine looking at the fighters as they prepare to start round number 3, that Ngosa has to be the favourite.
Mixed martial arts, though, anything can happen, as we've seen on so many occasions.
And that's why we love it. Currie breathing heavily. Oh, goes to the front kick, and he follows it up with the right.
Oh, beautiful Superman punch. Stuffs the takedown now.
Straight into a position that he wants to be in. He is, at this point, dominating this third round very early on. Oh, nice stuff from Currie. He's trying something fancy here.
Outside reaps that leg there. Nice stuff. Chi-Chi's still in a good position, though. He's managing to stuff it quite nicely. Could land some nice knees here. Could land some nice knees, but very sensibly Currie manages to get that single leg. Almost managed to get it, but again, good stuff from Chi-Chi. Some shots going in now.
Big knee. Beautiful, and it goes and follows up with a second knee. Currie's composed those. Oh, well, as I say that, he's kind of fallen into a bad position here.
I think Currie might be looking for a triangle at the moment.
He's got a lot of work to do if that's the case, and Ngosa looks very comfortable.
Does indeed. Good posture from Ngosa. Nice knees there, clearly schooled in Thai. That's obviously his preferred area of mixed martial arts.
And that's what you're going to get at the D unit down there in Dumbarton. You're going to get the very best of coaching in that discipline, that's for sure.
Currie needs to turn the other way in here, Steph, if he wants to get back up to his feet and try and look for an underhook.
And he's trying that now.
Yeah, good stuff. Got back to full guard there.
What I love about the D unit cornermen here is that not for a second are they suggesting that Ngosa's winning this round, and just to see it out there, just calling for him to land more strikes.
Yeah, coasting doesn't exist in the D unit dictionary. Very vocal as well. You can see the difference there between a very experienced mixed martial arts team and one that just doesn't have the same sort of background in MMA as the D unit. Very few vocal.
Do. Yeah, very few teams have that.
Really none in Scotland anyway. We've also got on top promoter Tam Collins in the house. He's a fellow D unit member of Chi-Chi and Ngosa's here at FFC 4. Chi-Chi trying to posture up now and land some stuff, but been tied up pretty well by Greg Currie. He manages to just latch onto him before he strikes with anything particularly brutal.
It's a futile exercise in some ways, though, because he knows he's losing the round being in this position. But you don't want to lose it by finish or stoppage, I suppose.
He is trying to punch from the bottom there, but it's not the most effective strategy in mixed martial arts, obviously. And it's an awkward position for Ngosa. Nice shots there, though. Awkward position for Ngosa because he doesn't want to commit too much because he is winning the round, but at the same time he obviously is looking for the finish, and he seems pretty fresh as well, so he's got the gas in the tank there that he can unleash. hell if he gets, you know, the opportunity.
Yeah, if he gets the distance that he needs and the range that he needs just to fire off some shots, you know fine what he's going to do. The referee stands up. That's interesting. Obviously, Ngosa is dominating, but maybe just not doing enough damage.
He loves that front kick.
Oh, flying
beautiful!
Kick, and he did catch him. Currie's obviously very tough because he's gone straight in for the shot again, trying to shoot for the takedown.
I think that might have landed on the shoulder there. Not 100%, but that slapping noise didn't sound like a face.
What an excellent start to the night. This has been really, really good fight between two young, very exciting fighters. Very impressed with both guys.
And as we mentioned, Ngosa looks like
yeah, FFC always impressive and fast becoming one of Scotland's premier mixed martial arts promotions.
Yeah, you'd have to say you're right up there with anything in Scotland at the moment. Very professionally run. Another great venue. Hamilton Town Hall was a cracker, obviously.
Yeah, FFC 3 moved to the bigger Hamilton Townhouse, and that was a wonderful, wonderful event. Really, really good night fights. And back at, as we were saying earlier, the Spiritual Home, which is the Alona Hotel. We'll hand over to our MC now, who will give us the result. Stuart Allen will fill us in on what the judges thought of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear once again from both these warriors. At the end of 3 hard-fought rounds of mixed martial arts, we go to judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout the same for your winner by unanimous decision. In the right corner,
Chi Ngosa, your winner on his debut by unanimous decision here at FFC 4.
Yeah, well deserved there. Don't think there'll be many arguments about that. A pretty clear 29-28 and good performance from both guys. Both can be proud of their performances. Well done to Chi for the victory there.